Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Robert's Movie Talk. I guess that's about it, so let's get right into it. So, one of the biggest movie news stories, probably the biggest one this week, is that a Deadpool movie was officially announced by Fox. Deadpool is a comic book character, as probably most of you know. Now, what do I think about this? Awesome. I have been waiting for a Deadpool movie since they ruined him in X-Men Origins Wolverine, because they sew his mouth shut, and I hated that, and I'm so happy about this. Deadpool is finally coming to the big screen. I can't wait. Now at the release date. They came out with a release date, which is February 2016, around my birthday, by the way, and the thing is that I'm not sure if it'll be rated R or not, because a lot of people are saying, for Deadpool to be right, it has to be rated R. But I didn't see the test footage that was supposedly leaked. But I heard that the leaked footage was a PG-13. So I think that if they keep it close to the leaked footage, or if they just beep words out and cut away the blood, then I think that a Deadpool movie could possibly be PG-13. I love the character of Deadpool, with chimichangas and all this awesome stuff, and I just think that Deadpool is a great character that you can bank on. And even though Ryan Reynolds hasn't been announced yet, I hope he gets on, because he's been campaigning for a Deadpool movie for how long now? Just forever and ever and ever. And if he doesn't get on it, I'll be really mad. So I hope that Ryan Reynolds gets on the movie. Well, time to go to our next topic, which is that Assassin's Creed, as you know, the movie of Assassin's Creed coming out, moved its release date. However, it has not when it moved its release date, it didn't move it to a certain spot. Right now, it's floating in the air. Now, what do I think about this? Well, there's two sides of me. One side of me buys it because I think that it needed to be pushed back because, the only person on it was Michael Fassbender, and, people were dropping out, and nothing was coming out from it. And I think that they needed to move it because they hadn't started production yet. And if they didn't start production by now, and it's going to come out in summer 2015, that some red flags go up. So I think that it's good that they moved it, but I think it's also a bad thing too, because they didn't put a certain release date on it, and that makes me kind of skeptical, because even though I'm glad that they moved it, I'm kind of scared that they'll move it too far, and then sometimes I get kind of scared when movies move a year or not half a year, but a year and a half. That's just I don't. That's kind of suspicious. But I've been looking forward to this Assassin's Creed movie because I played the games, all of them, and I spent countless hours during summer playing them. So I just hope that it's a good movie, and so it's good and bad. But I think I'll lean a little bit more towards the good, because they haven't even started production yet. All right, time to go on to our next movie topic, which is that the movie Fantastic Four, as you know, but being put out by Fox, has moved its release date. It moved its release date to, I believe, sometime in June to August 2nd, 2015. Now, what do I think about this? This is pretty good because, Guardians of the Galaxy came out in August, and it's making loads of money. It's number one of the year, domestically. Not domestically, internationally, not domestically, but it's number one of the year. That's more money than Captain America and the Lego Movie, and it was put out in August, and it just had the biggest legs in the world. And I think that August is a great time to put movies, big blockbusters, because everyone's all excited and happy from what they saw in May, June, July, and that just builds up. So August is a time that they're expecting good movies, and I think that if they move Fantastic Four there, I think that it's a good move. Now, when I said that they're wanting good movies, I'm not sure if Fantastic Four will be a good movie. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but there's certain things I'm skeptical about. But I guess I'm excited for it. I guess, but some things I'm not too sure about. Our next movie news is another moving, which is that Doctor Strange. Well, it didn't move, but the release date has come out for it, which is July 8th, 2016. And also, the Doctor Strange, I believe, has started production. And what I think about this, great. It's showing that it's moving a step forward. And also, I've been wondering, why aren't any Marvel movies coming out in July? Because even though July is a very good month in film, I've never really seen a giant blockbuster. I mean, I've seen blockbusters, but they mostly come out in May and June. And blockbusters do come out in July, but not big blockbusters. So I think that blockbusters. I think that's, I don't know. So I think that July is a good time for it to come out. And that since it's coming out in July, it will definitely rake up some money, because I'm pretty sure nothing is scheduled for a big movies for July 8th, 2016. Because I know that Batman vs Superman comes out earlier in the year, and also Cap 3 comes out in May. Although that's kind of close. That's closer than Marvel usually goes, because usually they have it 4 or 5 months apart, and this one is just 1 month apart. That's I just now realized that. I'm not sure what I think about that, but hey, more Marvel is more good, so I guess that's okay. Moving on to our next movie news story, which is that as you know, at Comic-Con, what studio is it? I forgot, is putting out a Skull Island movie, which is King Kong. You know how he lives on the island, and they go to that island. They're making a movie just about that island. And what I think about this is that it's I forgot. Tom Hiddleston was added to the cast of Skull Island. What do I think about this? It's very good, because Tom Hiddleston hasn't really had a good big role yet. He's had a role in Thor, and he's had roles other places, but he hasn't really had a big role. And I think that a big role in Skull Island would be a very good idea, because Skull Island really needs, doesn't have any big cast on it yet. I don't think they've announced anyone. And if Tom Hiddleston is the main character in it, I'm not sure if it'll be like another boat wreck. But what I think would be interesting is that a man, even though it was on the boat wreck, has been living on Skull Island for 40 years or something like that, surviving because his boat crashed and no one came out to save him. I think that would be very, very, very interesting. So I think that his addition is very good. Also, I'm excited for the Skull Island movie, because we've never really seen anything like this. I mean, we've seen King Kong, but we've never seen a Skull Island movie. So I think that could be pretty good. But I don't know, that'll be a lot of money CGI wise, because it's King Kong and the dinosaurs, and that's a lot of CGI. That's a lot of money. So, but hey, I'm excited for it. Moving on to our next movie news story, which is that Mockingjay Part 1, as you know, coming out later this year in November, has put out their first official trailer. They've had other trailers that are teasers and stuff, but the first official trailer, full trailer, has came out for Mockingjay. And what do I think about this? Very good, because it's this movie is Catching Fire is one of my most favorite movies of last year, and I think bumping the excitement for Hunger Games is a very good idea. And even though they haven't put out a lot of trailers, they had the teasers and stuff in June and July. They put out their first trailer in September. That's kind of iffy, but I think that it is this trailer is pretty good. It's it sort of tells me what Mockingjay is about. It tells me that PETA is being run. They got PETA and they're taking him into custody and using him for their clone. And Katniss is in her own rebellion, which is to prevent the rebellion that PETA's in. And it showed like how this is going worldwide instead of just in a town, because like you see him on a TV in a certain place. And like there's one scene in the trailer where Katniss shoots an arrow and it hits a plane that hits another plane and crashes. I'm just like, whoa, that was a really epic shot. And it gave a sense of action, it gave some story. I would have liked a little bit more story, but hey, I'm okay with it. And I think that this is a very well done trailer. Alright, on to our next movie news, which is that the synopsis for Age of Ultron has came out. Basically what it's about, I didn't get to getting the full synopsis, is that Tony Stark jumpstarts a program, and from that program a machine comes and was made by Tony Stark, and that machine I believe has like a bad scope on Earth, so he invades other machines, and then it's a bunch of machines. As you see in that picture, there's a bunch of machines, all around them, Ultron spots, I guess. And they have to gather the Avengers again because they're taking over the world and they're destroying monuments, and how on the way they meet Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and how there's an old friend, Vision, that comes in. And what do I think about this? This is a awesome synopsis. I'm saying a lot of good things about movie news today, but this is an awesome synopsis, like confirming what we've all speculated, and giving an idea of what giving us an idea of what the Avengers will be about. Like, plus a couple things were added, like Vision being someone we already know. I don't know who, but hey, it could be anyone. Who knows? It could be Thor could secretly be Vision or something. No, that won't happen. But I think it's a very interesting synopsis, and definitely has got me hooked. And on to our last movie news of the day, which is I should switch the picture. Is that Imitation Game has won the main award at Toronto. And as you know, Toronto is a convention where a bunch of films come out, and in the past 6 years, 5 of the films that have won were nominated for Best Picture. 3 have won. What do I think about this? This is very, very, very good. Not Tom Hiddleston, Benedict Cumberbatch really needs a lead role in movies to break out in that lead role. He was awesome as Khan, and do I need to even talk about Sherlock? He's just amazing in that. But that's a TV show, and he kind of really needs a movie to get like his A-list status. Well, not A-list status, but he needs like a higher status in the movie world. And I think that having an Oscar award-winning one, because I know it's at least going to win an Oscar. Having an Oscar award-winning movie at first, that's great to jumpstart your career on. So I think that is a very good idea. Anyway, that is it for the movie talk today. If you have any questions, I will answer them on the show if you email me at pigstar206@gmail.com. Anyway, that's about it. And this is Robert Burke of Robert's Movie Talk.